What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're having lunch, and we're gonna do lunch. We're doing lunch outside, and we're gonna use this as an opportunity for me to catch you guys up on work and life. So first things first, here's a salad. Get into it. Okay, we have tons of things here. We have all types of goodness and mercy. So how have you guys been doing? I myself have been, I'm doing, okay? So first things first, if you haven't noticed the obvious, I'm still dressed the way that I dressed when I was still in the hospital setting. So for those who are new, go check my my video from like a few weeks ago. I talk about me leaving the hospital setting and now just being in primary care, aka outpatient setting full time. But since COVID, I have not been interested in getting dressed. And like, if you watch like my previous videos, you know that I would get dressed for work, try to get cute, all this other stuff. Now I can't. I don't want to deal with it because I don't want to sacrifice getting my good clothes dirty or having to keep on washing all of my good stuff. So might as well just wear scrubs. And it's crazy because I still wear my wrap. You guys have probably saw this in like the videos, two videos before this when I did my RN day in the life video. I still wear my hair wrapped. I can't have my weave flying around, you know what I'm saying? And it's also good because I have the straps on here, so I mean the hooks, and I can put my my loops on. So I find it super convenient. My mask is on all day anyway, so you know, it is what it is. So guys, how are you guys? I think I asked that, but really, how are you guys? I mean, I received a lot of feedback from my other video, and you know, some of you guys are doing a school thing, you know. I mean, people were very, you know, honest, and you know, just letting me know. I feel like I have a little sense of community here. So in addition to, I guess, but before we do the before we do that, I want to send a special shout out to myself because I lost 5 pounds. There is something about not working nights anymore that does something to you. I really thought that I would not be adjusted with the 9 to 5 Monday through Friday type of schedule because I'm used to, you know, my 3 days, and I would have the option of going to work 2 more days if I wanted to. And I was really thinking I wouldn't like it. Granted, I miss my 3-day week schedule. If I could do 3 days and still make the same money, I would do it. And still be in an outpatient setting, I would do it. But that's not the way things are, you know, are structured with the position that I'm in, because I do primary care. But being able to see the sun rise and to also have availability to go out after work or make it for family functions, be off on the weekends, you know, I like it. I didn't know that I really missed it that much, because again, I've been doing this like nights for 7 years. So, and prior to that, I was a student, so there was really no 9 to 5 for me, really. But I like it. So updates with work. Work is hard. I find it's crazy because I've been doing advanced practice nursing for 2 years, and I thought the transition from per diem to full-time would be easy. Like, I thought it would just be a matter of, okay, I just got more patients. But there's definitely oh, my bag is flying, hold on a second. Oh girl, that was my lunch bag. I thought the transition would be easy because I'm like, what's the worst, you know what I mean? I'll just get more patients. But there's something about being per diem and there's something about being full-time, like that switch is different. Normally with per diem, I wouldn't have my own patients. I wouldn't have a full panel because I could wake up that very morning, a few hours before work starts, and say, I don't want to come to work anymore. I don't want to come to work for the day. So they wouldn't fill up my panel. I would just take in the walk-ins. But now I'm expected to be to work 5 days a week for 8 hours. So my panel would be full of patients. On average, I see about 21. I would say anywhere from like 20 to about 25, 26, 27 sometimes patients. And that kind of equates to about I could say 4 an hour, 3 or 4 patients every hour. Now that may not sound like a lot. Again, mine is lunch, because lunch is like 1 hour break, so that may not sound like a lot, but when you're in a place where you have to learn the patients all over again, because it's not like my same patients, I'm at another location now, you have to learn the patients all over again. You have to make sure you meet so many I guess like checkpoints and criteria just to make sure that, you know, it's a well-rounded, you know, care that you're providing. It takes time. So I found that it's not undoable. It's not like, oh my god, I'm struggling, but I see a difference. I definitely see a difference. The people that I work with now, they're good people. I didn't quit my job. I was just relocated to another facility, and I like where I'm at. I left the Bronx, and where I used to work at in the Bronx was like an underserved. The majority of our patients were like relatively underserved, you know, underprivileged. And I've left that population to come now work with a population that is very similar. And I feel like I'm needed, definitely needed in this community. Like I could say 90% of my patients are black. And they vary. You have the patients who really don't have much, you have the patients who are well off, and then you have those who are somewhere in the middle. But nonetheless, like, I'm able to, I guess I'm a chameleon. I'm able to mold my plan of care, mold my approach, and mold the way that I speak with the patients, depending on, you know, who's in front of me and what I'm dealing with. So, for example, you know, with black people, I'm not saying it's just black people, but with black people, you know, hypertension is one of the things that we deal with. Hypercholesterolemia and hyperglycemia, you know, those are like the triad. That's one of the that's normally people have one of the three, two of the three, or maybe they were close to developing it, you know what I mean? So when you have patients who are in underserved areas, it's not as simple as just telling them, hey, low salt diet, go exercise, you know, call it a day, don't be stressed out. It's not as easy as that, because living in a low income or underserved area generally is stressful. It's stressful. So stress will increase your blood pressure, right? And then I can't just tell them don't eat salt, because their money may not be able to buy the freshest vegetables and buy the best meats and things like that. So they're probably gonna have to deal with fast food. They're probably gonna have to deal with canned foods. So what do I tell them? Don't eat canned food? No, I'm saying if you're gonna have to eat canned foods, guess what? If you're gonna, let's say for example, you're gonna do the beans, rinse the beans off, rinse out the salt, don't add any extra salt to it. It's full of already sodium. You know, add some garlic, add other, you know, things that can kind of provide flavor so you don't feel like you're missing out. Modify this, don't eat this, you know. So I kind of I'm not necessarily, I can't say that I'm learning how to deal with our population, but I'm just more aware that we really don't all have the same means, and we really don't all have the same access to certain things. I hope you guys can hear me. But aside from that, I mean, I like it. I like where I'm at. It's busy. I've been well received as a black provider, because a lot of us are not used to seeing somebody of our color, you know, white coat, providing services, you know what I mean? So even the kids, and I don't really see kids over here anymore, but every now and again if I have to, I go see a kid. But even the kids are like, oh my gosh, she's a black doctor. And again, it's a lot of education. I'm like, I'm not a physician, I'm a nurse practitioner. The whole doctor thing is confusing. I don't got time to be explaining it every 5 seconds. So they call me doctor, whatever, but I let them know there are certain things that I can do, there are certain things that I don't do. But so far, career's going good, guys. Career's going good. I've been trying to structure like a 5-year plan with my career, and that's how I really operate. I gotta do plans. I'm not like a fly-by-night type of girl. If I give myself a deadline, I'm trying my best to meet things by the deadline. I'm trying to really focus on the next 5 years of my career, because I'm 30 now. So by 35, I have a goal in mind. I'll probably share it a little bit later, because I feel like it's such in the beginning stages. I don't really want to talk about it yet. But I am, however, thinking about picking up like a second gig. I know. Okay, so I can't do anything at nights, because I was even considering staying per diem at the hospitals, and then like maybe on the holiday weekends or something like that, I'll just go in and do a couple of hours. But then I'm like, Kim, that's the beauty of having like the weekends off, you know what I mean? It's just to kind of to have that flexibility and be off, be with your people. So I said, you know, forget it. I won't do per diem. I'll just quit the hospital, work here full time. For those who don't know, I did have a year experience of being a clinical nurse instructor for baccalaureate preparing nursing students, and I want to do it again. I want to do it again, but I just don't know how COVID is affecting clinicals. I know that it's not, you know, people not going into like, you know, clinicals and doing rotations and stuff like that. So I know that it's affected in some way, but my best way of teaching is to be practical. I can't really be online like trying to teach people clinical stuff. Like I have to be hands-on. I got to show you what I'm talking about. So I don't know, maybe when things, you know, take a turn, I'll be able to kind of add that. But I don't know, I'm thinking, I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think I could do? I want to pick something up. I want to do something else. Maybe if it's per diem, or, you know, just a few hours here and there. I want to do something, just do a little bit more. Because when I get out of work, for the most part, I mean, I have the availability to be with my family, to be with my boyfriend, to be with my friends. But I'm like, you know, there's always money to be made. And I don't really have any talents that I can, you know, monetize. I don't really have any services that I can offer. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe like a side gig or something. I don't know. I want to do something. I want to do a little bit more. But, you know, I just wanted to stop by, talk to you guys for a little bit. I'm finding it hard to really be motivated to record. Not that I don't have ideas, but it's just sometimes the time, the lights, you know what I mean? I don't have sunlight anymore, because I'm not really recording on the days I'm off. By the time I get home, it's like have people at home trying to plug stuff up. The recording, you know, I'm not trying to be demonetized. Sometimes just going home and having to record is not that easy. And honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I've been out, like I would meet up with my friends, I'm with my family, I'm moving, I'm shaking, I'm doing things. Just recording the moments that I'm enjoying is not something that I want to do particularly right now. I want to be more purposeful with my interactions. I want to live particularly in this moment, because we're in a place where I'm telling you, like, so much has happened, so much is happening. I'm like, you know what, let me just kind of step back. Everything isn't for the camera, everything isn't for, you know, the gram or whatever the case is. But eventually I'll come around. I mean, I do have some things lined up, God willing. I do have some things that are coming up, some places that I'm trying to go, you know, so hopefully by then, if I'm up to it, I'll probably record, you know, and take you guys on, like, you know, the fun trips, and you guys can live those moments with me, because some people who are subscribers to my channel have been here from the beginning when I would just vlog, and you know what I mean. So I want to kind of get back into it, you know. I'll get back into it, just not today. But anyway, oh, butterfly. Nevertheless, I'm just gonna enjoy my lunch. I'll see you guys when I see you. Leave me some comments. I love you guys. Let me know what's up with y'all, and tell me if it did look like I lost weight. Look at my face. Look. Cause you could kind of see my weight gain on my face, really sometimes. I think I lost a little bit of weight. And if you don't think so, don't be mean. Don't say nothing crazy to me. Bye guys.